Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you! Matatag Curriculum, English Grade 4, Quarter 1, Lesson 8. Identify real or make-believe, facts or non-facts images. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Let's start! For our learning competencies and objectives, identify real or make-believe, facts or non-facts images. Differentiate real from make-believe images. Let us take a look at the two pictures. Which is real and which is make-believe? The first picture is the real tree. A real tree is a living plant with a trunk, branches, and leaves that grows in nature. While the second picture is a make-believe tree with a face. A make-believe tree is an imagined tree that has a face and can show emotions or talk, often found in stories or cartoons. Unlocking content vocabulary. First, image. A picture or visual representation of something, like a photograph or drawing. Real. Something that actually exists or happens. It is true and can be experienced or observed. Make-believe. Something imagined or invented that is not real. It exists only in stories or fantasies. Fact. A piece of information that is true and can be proven with evidence. Non-fact. Information or statements that are not true or cannot be proven. They may be based on opinions or imaginations. Let's talk about real or fact images. Real or fact images are those that exist or are present in the real world, and not merely products of one's imagination. Something that exists in the world and can be seen, touched, or experienced. For example, a real tree grows in nature and provides shade. Identifying real images suggests that there is a basis for its existence. They are seen, felt, smelled, heard, and even tasted. Let us talk about make-believe or non-fact images. These are created by the mind and they do not exist in reality. They are developed to entertain people's eyes and minds. Make-believe is something imagined or invented that does not exist in the real world. For example, a tree with a face that can talk and smile is make-believe and found only in stories or cartoons. Directions determine if the image is real or fictional or make-believe. If the image is real, put a check mark next to it. Sunrise. Is it real or make-believe? The answer is, it's real. Number 2 is a flying dragon. Is this real or make-believe? The answer is make-believe. Number 3, unicorn. Is this real or make-believe? The answer is make-believe. Number 4, books. Is this real or make-believe? The answer is real. Number 5, flying carpet. Is it real or make-believe? The answer is make-believe. Good job! For our generalization, let's answer the following questions. Number 1, how can you tell if an image is real or fact, or make-believe or non-fact? The answer: knowing the difference helps us understand what is true and can be trusted versus what is just for fun or imagination. It helps us make informed decisions and understand the world better. Number 2, why is it important to differentiate between real or fact and make-believe or non-fact? The answer: look for clues in the image. Real images usually show things that exist in the world and can be observed or touched. Make-believe images often include elements that are imaginary or don't exist in real life, like talking animals or magical creatures. For our evaluative learning, identify if the image is real or fact, or make-believe or non-fact, and write your answer in the answer sheet. Number 1, mermaid. Is this real or make-believe? The answer is make-believe. Number 2, crocodile. Is this real or make-believe? The answer is real. Number 3 is crab. Is it real or make-believe? The answer is real. Number 4, prince and princesses in a palace with flying dragon and smiling frog. Is it real or make-believe? The answer is make-believe. Number Number 5, flower with feet and smiling face. Is it real or make-believe? The answer is make-believe. Good job, kids!
Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you!
Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you!
Matatag Curriculum, English Grade 4, Quarter 1, Lesson 8. Identify multimedia elements such as text, headlines, subtitles, and slogans. This is Teacher Aika, your online teacher. For our learning competencies and objectives, identify multimedia elements, text, headlines, subtitles, and slogan. Subtopic 3, multimedia elements. First, identifying multimedia elements, text, headlines, and subtitles. Second, identifying multimedia elements, text, and slogan. Let's start!
Look at the picture. What is he doing? What is he reading? Do you read newspapers too? And what helps you easily understand the content of a newspaper that you are reading? The man in the picture is reading a newspaper. Headlines help you easily understand the content of a newspaper you are reading. They give a quick summary of the main story or topic, so you can immediately grasp what the article is about and decide if you want to read more. The headlines and subtitles in newspaper articles are considered elements of multimedia. They can help learners easily comprehend an article. On the other hand, a slogan catches the reader's attention. It showcases the message conveyed by the product clearly and makes it easy to remember. Unlocking content vocabulary. First, we have multimedia. Multimedia is a form of communication that uses a combination of different content forms such as text, audio, image, animations, or video into a single interactive presentation. They contribute to making what you read or watch more meaningful. Next, we have text. Text is a basic element of multimedia. It involves the use of text types, sizes, colors, and background color. The third one is headline. Headline is the heading at the top of an article or page in a newspaper or magazine. For our example here is the headline. China, we respect Philippine laws. Next, the other one, House passes trade bill. Those are headlines. Next, we also have subtitle. Subtitle is a subordinate title of a published work or article giving additional information about its content. For our example here, the subtitle is here. Understanding the most valuable metric for medium writers. So subtitle has something to do with the title itself.
Slogans are commonly placed under a brand name or product packaging or used at the end of a brand's commercial advertisement. A notice or announcement in public promoting a product, service, or event. So here are the examples of slogans. Just do it. KFC, it's finger licking good. Next, Toyota, let's go places. Apple, think different. Coca-Cola, open happiness. Ford, go further. McDonald's, I'm loving it. And many more. Now, let's focus with headlines. Headlines are the titles or main headings you see at the top of a news article or advertisement. They are designed to grab your attention and give you a quick idea of what the article or ad is about. Headlines help you understand the main topic right away, so you know if you want to read more or learn more about it. Subtitles. Subtitles are secondary headings or captions that appear below the main headline in articles, ads, or multimedia content. They offer extra details or context that help explain or expand on the main topic. Subtitles make it easier to understand the content by breaking it into smaller sections and providing more specific information. We also have slogan. A slogan is a short and catchy phrase that is used to represent a company, product, or idea. It is designed to be easily remembered and helps people understand what the company or product is all about. We have McDonald's, I'm loving it, is their slogan. Coca-Cola, open happiness, is their slogan. Next, we have Nike with just do it, Ford with go further. A slogan has the following characteristics. Number 1, short and simple. A slogan is usually made up of just a few words. It is easy to say and easy to remember. This makes it easier for people to remember and understand what it means. Number 2 is catchy and memorable. A good slogan is catchy, which means it gets stuck in your head. It uses words that sound nice together or have a rhythm. This helps people remember it for a long time.
Number 3 represents the company or product. A slogan is like a mini description of what a company or product is all about. It gives you an extra idea of what to expect from them. For example, a slogan for a pizza place might be hot and delicious pizza. This tells you that the pizza is tasty and will be served hot. Number 4 creates a positive feeling. A slogan is designed to make you feel good about the company or product. It often uses positive words or ideas to make you think that choosing them is a good decision. For example, a slogan for a toy company might be fun for everyone. This makes you feel excited and happy about playing with their toys. Number 5 sets the company or product apart. A slogan helps a company or product stand out from the others. It tells you why they are different or better than their competitors. For our activity, creating a slogan. Directions. Number 1, choose a topic from the given list below. Number 2, create your own slogan. Number 3, present it in digital or print format. Here are the topics that you can choose from. Number 1, environmental conservation. Number 2, kindness and respect. Number 3, reading and learning. And number 4, health and fitness. For our lesson activity, imagine you have the chance to own a business someday. Start by thinking about what kind of business you'd love to run. Whether it's a cozy cafe, a stylish bookish, or a cutting-edge tech company. Next, come up with a catchy slogan that perfectly captures the essence of your business and makes it memorable. For example, if you own a bakery, your slogan might be "Sweet treats for every day." Now, create a drawing that brings your slogan to life, showing how it represents your business. Your drawing could include elements related to your product or service and visually connected with your slogan. After finishing your artwork, share it with the class and explain how your slogan and drawing reflect the unique qualities of your business idea. Here is the rubric for rating slogan. So we have craftsmanship, creativity, originality, and grammar. 4 points being the highest and 1 point being the lowest. Good luck! Headlines and subtitles play crucial roles in helping readers understand and navigate content. Headlines are important because they grab the reader's attention and provide a quick overview of the main topic. A clear and engaging headline helps readers decide whether they are interested in the content and encourages them to read further. For instance, a headline like "New Technology Trends to Watch" immediately informs readers that the article will discuss upcoming developments in technology. Next, we also have subtitles. On the other hand, offer additional guidance and context by breaking down the content into more manageable sections. They summarize key points and provide more detailed information about what each section will cover. This helps readers understand the structure of the content and locate specific information quickly. For example, in an article with a headline about healthy eating tips, subtitles like Benefits of a Balanced Diet and Easy Recipes for Busy Lives guide readers through different aspects of the topic. For our evaluative learning, directions, headline or subtitle, read each item carefully and write on the space provided whether it is a headline or a subtitle. Number 1. Olympic gold medalist returns home as a local hero. Is this headline or subtitle? The answer is headline. Number 2. Local community comes together to support homeless shelter. Is this headline or subtitle? The answer is headline. Number 3. Unleashing creativity through art and music. Is this headline or subtitle? The correct answer is subtitle. Number 4. Exploring the wonders of the solar system. Is this subtitle or headline? The correct answer is subtitle. Number 5. Filipino-American wins Miss Universe proud moment for the Philippines. Is this headline or subtitle? The correct answer is headline.
For next activity, check all slogans. Put an X to those which are not. Number 1. Finger licking good. The correct answer is check. This is a slogan. Number 2. Obey your thirst. The answer is checked. This is a slogan. Number 3. Philippines extends COVID-19 lockdown measures as cases surge. The answer is X. This is a headline. Number 4. Pure happiness. The correct answer is check. This is a slogan. Number 5. Fun and educational activities to keep engaged during summer break. The correct answer is X. This is a headline.
Magandang buhay mga bata! Tara, samahan ninyo akong matuto kasama si
Teacher Aika, your online teacher. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and hit the notification bell for more videos. Thank you!